Hello everybody, how's it going? Okay, get this set. Boom, boom, boom. Be right back. Alrighty, I am back, guys. Just went live, so how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good night. Sorry I was a little bit late tonight, guys. I kind of nodded off a little bit and I was doing some other stuff and I don't know. Kind of a long day. Tired, and I did a really long stream last night, so I was a little bit tired. So anybody out there, come on in. Like I said, I got my bunny hat on tonight. Well, at least I'll start with the bunny hat. I don't know. Come on, dude. There you go. Yeah, so what's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I don't know if everybody's out there or not. I know with the weekend, a lot of people don't stay up late, and like I said, I went on a little bit late tonight, so you never know. But anyways, guys, I thought I'd come on here for a little while. I don't think I'm gonna do a 4-hour stream again tonight. That was a kind of long one last night, and I'm like, real tired from that one. It's like, I got really goofy last night, and so I apologize for that one, guys. If I got a little bit goofy at the end of the stream, I think it was part of it was tired, and I don't know. Hey, not just another Vegas doll. How's it going? Sorry if I was on a little bit late, guys. I actually nodded off a little ways. Yeah, I nodded off for a little while. I was like, was watching something, and I decided to like just close my eyes for a little bit and kind of nodded off. And next thing I know, it's like, oh crud. It's like, yeah. And I just wanted to go on for a little bit. Like I said, last night I was on for like 4 hours, so it was way late and I got a little goofy and yeah, never know. But yeah, so I was, didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, I was on last night. I got really goofy at the end and I don't know. There were a lot of people in here, and like I said, I think a lot of people might already be asleep with it being the weekend, and I don't know how many people are going to be on, but yeah, anyways. So I thought I'd go on for a little while, and I don't expect a lot of people here tonight because it is so late. And I was trying this. This one was cracked me up. I actually just did a review on this one. If you've ever been in the stores and seen like the knockoff names of sodas that are out there, like the one I got from Walmart was Dr. Thunder. Hey, Bun Buns. If you saw Dr. Thunder and Twist Up and all kinds of different ones, I found this at my local grocery store. It's their store brand, and this is called. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Well, maybe I'll cheer you up. I don't know. Hopefully, I'll cheer you up. But this one's what I'm trying. Diet Dr. Dynamite soda. Dr. Dynamite. Yeah. Dynamite. It's supposed to be like Dr. Pepper. It's not. It doesn't taste very good. But what are you going to do? Yeah, I'll take one for the team. I'll try something. It's like just not very good. It's like a low-end Dr. Pepper. It's not even a intern It's not a doctor. It's like a trainee. I don't know. But anyway, that's yeah. And I don't know if you guys saw. I posted on Instagram. I made a pizza tonight, a homemade pizza. So that's what I had for dinner, and I was just been relaxing today. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Bun Bun. I know that, you know, here we go. Maybe this will cheer you up a little bit. There you go. I got other hats too. I might change into them, depending on if anybody comes in here. Wow. Yikes. And I still got leftover donuts from yesterday, so I got some donuts I can have. I thought I'd finish those off because I had like oh, you're wide awake? Cool. Yeah. I don't know. But anyways, I got this one left over from yesterday. It's kind of, the chocolate's kind of melting, and I've got a frosted one. But the chocolate kind of melted off of half of it. So, I don't know. Here we go. Okay. Chocolate eclair, and it's got marshmallows and like cinnamon toast, I think, or something on there. Yeah, I was gonna try it last night, but I had like 2 other donuts, and I was like bouncing off the walls. I had a jelly donut, and another one was hey Elizabeth, how's it going? I'm having this leftover donut and Diet Dr. Dynamite. Hey Leia. Okay, thanks, Ball Life. Sorry, I was doing some stuff earlier, guys. I'm sorry that I'm on so late. I kind of nodded off a little bit before I came on. I just resting my eyes, and the next thing I know, it's like zonked out. Yep, the Drew crew is all here. So yeah, yeah, like I said, today I was just catching up on the way on stuff. Yeah, I was I was trying to get some stuff done. I was actually trying to edit a video, and I like fell asleep in the middle of it. So I will have to go back and do that. But yeah, I'm trying this one. Okay, thanks, Ball Life. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for running my playlist. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this is Dr. Dynamite. It's supposed to be like Dr. Pepper. It's not very good. Wouldn't recommend it, but you know, the off-brands. Look at that cinnamon toast crunch on there. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes me too. Air hockey and scuba. Oh, I remember those. Those are cool. I haven't played those in a long time. If you've been to like arcades, or I don't know, like Dave and Buster's or the fair, or, I don't know. I don't think we have a Dave and Buster's anywhere here. Or we have a Chuck E. Cheese. You actually have a Chuck E. Cheese like a little ways away. Been a while. Did you guys ever go to Chuck E. Cheese? Oh, really? Hmm. I don't remember. I don't remember that one, but cool. I might. Maybe I'll check that out. I haven't even got into the stuff this weekend. I don't know. I was just today was just kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like a blur day. It's like I didn't get anything accomplished. I was just spinning my wheels, I guess. I was watching some stuff I had recorded. I was watching just regular trash on TV. There were a couple other movies I watched, and then there was one I recorded, and I can't remember what it was. Okay, cool. So just regarding something on there, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Oh, really? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I was watching. I can't remember the one thing. I just recorded. Actually, I recorded. I'm gonna have to watch it later. I recorded Aquaman and Justice League. I didn't see those before. Oh, cool. Drumstick. Yeah, I have other ice creams in there. So I don't know if you guys saw my Jiffy Pop popcorn that I just put up there. That was fun to do the other day. Yeah, I haven't been to Vegas in a long time. No, didn't see that one. Last time I went to Vegas was like 2002. Been a long time since I've been there. I went there in 2002, and I went there because somebody's somebody's friends was getting married at they got married at one of the Elvis wedding chapel. It was like the Viva Las Vegas wedding chapel, and they got married by Elvis, and I went for the ceremony. It was funny to see him get married by Elvis. And this was back in 2002, and they had it on the internet. They had like a webcam, and they broadcast it on the internet. No, I wouldn't know. Oh, thanks. I wouldn't know if they're still married because the person I went with, we kind of like fell out of contact. That was back in 2002, so they were her friends, and sweet. Yeah, you know, I just went for the ride, and you know, things didn't work out. But that was like, you know, 2002. So that was like what, 17 years ago. Been a long time. I went for a couple years. I went to different places when they first opened. I am too. Nickel, penny. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, it's not very good, man. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, well, oh, Tazzie's asleep upstairs, and Ziggy is in the house. So they were up on top for like 5 minutes, but they got in a fight. What's new there, huh? Yeah, he's Tazzie's asleep up there. You can see. See, there's Tazzie. He's asleep up there. You're not gonna be able to see it, but right here, right over there, in the corner. Focus. Come on, guys, focus. There we go. Right over there is Ziggy sleeping in the very corner. See him by the window? He's sleeping in the corner. I think it was a beetle or something. I don't know. It was some big wing thing. I let it out. But there's Ziggy. Or Tazzie. That's what they're up to tonight. Yeah, that was weird, man. That bug just all of a sudden flew in, and it was floating around, and Ziggy tried to get it. He's a chicken. Chicken. He couldn't catch it, and it was floating around, and then I opened the window and let him out. Oh, really? Yeah. YouTube's a little bit behind on their notifications, so anyway. We'll see. But yeah, really? Well, surprise. I don't know, YouTube. And now I also have this one too, the sprinkles with the whipped cream in the middle. This is another donut. Now if I have this one, I'll be bouncing off the wall. Yeah. I don't know, lately they've been. Yeah, I got these at my grocery store because I didn't want to go down there. They're okay. They're not like donut shop donuts, but you know what the heck. Yeah, I mean, they're the grocery store, and then when I went there, they just didn't have a big selection, so. Hey, Big Island Bear Cubs. Yeah, this is a donut that I had from the local supermarket. That's true. Well, I don't know. I didn't want to get tacos or anything like that. I'm kind of like trying to cut back on the fast food and tacos late night. I don't know. You know, you guys are always saying, whenever you come in here, I have like the best snacks and all that. I'm just trying to stay away from all the Taco Bell and everything. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know this. Here we go, watch. I've got other ones there. I got a duck hat. I got a other things in the bag. Some other hats. I'm still waiting for my other hats. Nothing's come in yet. I think there's a delay. I think they're overseas. I'm surprised I got the trivia games. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I guess it's supposed to be a squeaky. Oh yeah, I got the mullet somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. My Joe Dirte hat. I gotta go look through the thing again to see what kind of hats I can find. There was I still want to get that foam cowboy hat, and I don't know, there's a couple other ones. All right, thanks, Big Island Bear. Thanks for dropping in. I go late night a lot of times, so I'm on most every night, late night. So if you want to stop by another time. All right, take it easy. I do not have a taco hat. I've seen taco hats. I know I need it. I've seen some. They have a hot dog hat. I've seen, what else was the other ones I saw? Pickle hat. I saw some French fry hats, but they didn't look very good. And I don't know. Yeah, I could I'm thinking maybe like a sombrero or a, I don't know. I'm still getting a cowboy hat. Yeah, I've seen them. I just I don't know, some of them were kind of hard to find, and they were kind of like, some of them were a little kind of expensive. They were like $15, $20 for them. And I mean, I like them, but I don't like them that much. Cool. Cool, Elizabeth. Yeah. And I'm gonna do a collab with well, I know what's coming up. Collab with Kim Jong. We're gonna do an international one. I'm gonna be President Trump. I'm gonna be President Trump, and I'm gonna go visit Kim Jong. I'm gonna step on his curb, and I'll get 50 million views. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure where he's at. Chicken bread original. Oh, and yesterday I did try Um, I tried the new chicken sandwich from Popeyes. That was interesting. Kind of like a Chick-fil-A. I got to work on that one. But that was a disaster. Popeyes is not a good place. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have a lot of places open late night here. Like I said, my town, there's like 2 places open late night. Grocery store and Jack in the Box. That's it. And the one thing is the grocery store, they actually close for like a half an hour at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. They have to like, I think they have to do the floors or something. So they actually lock the doors for about a half hour. Hey, Brandon the Pinocchio. And half the time you got to get someone, they're late night, they're all stalking in the back, and then you got to tell them to come up to the front. And they never have anything like, yeah, no Bojangles, no, we don't have any real chicken places. See, I'd love to get like, Raising Cane's, yeah, Bojangles. We don't have a Church's Chicken. We have KFC and Popeyes. That is it. As far as chicken. So that's it. None of the yeah, see, I've heard it, but we don't have any here, so I don't know, maybe one day they'll make it out here. Do you guys remember they used to have a place called Pioneer Chicken? A long time ago? Oh yeah. They have fried chicken at some of like the grocery stores. You can get them like in the deli where it's like fried chicken. They're not very good there. And I mean, KFC is KFC, Popeyes is Popeyes. What are you gonna do? Actually, I like making my own chicken wings at home. They turn out really good. And I bake them in the oven so they're not super greasy. But yeah, I got Popeyes the other day and I like their chicken. That's actually pretty good. So the food's good there. The service stinks. I mean, I've never gone in there without some sort of incident. Yeah, so. And it's not just me. Everybody on the internet's complaining too, so. Oh yeah, I know it. I have not air fried them, but what I do is I do the chicken wings and I toss them in baking powder, and then like spices. You put like a little baking powder, like pepper, garlic, and all that stuff, and then you put them on a rack in the oven, and you bake them in the oven, and there's no grease, and they turn out pretty crispy. So that works. It's essentially the same as air frying, because you just bake it in the oven. See, we don't have that here anymore. No TGIF. Been a long time since they used to have one here. I think I went there a couple times, but yeah, no TGIF, no. They closed our Applebee's. They closed. We used to have other things. Chevys. They closed all the Chevys. Yeah, that's true. I don't like that, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I cooked in the pizza in the oven there today, so that was pretty good. It actually turned out really good. Uh, I put pictures up on Instagram, and I just used bread dough, frozen bread dough, and you just defrost the frozen bread dough, and you roll it out, and then you put whatever toppings you want on it. Turns out pretty good, actually. Uh, Yeah, I try not to heat up the oven in the summertime either, because it is too hot. I try to cook light. Oh yeah, you got that. I have one. I have an induction cooker that I got from Evine, and it's a Todd English one. I don't like that one. It cooks too hot. No, that's oh man, that stinks. Yeah, I've actually got a couple of fans running in the other room that I try to keep it cool. And then later at night, I'll like leave the door open because it actually gets cool and gets a nice little breeze going through. And it helps cool it down, but yeah, I haven't been to TGI Fridays in like a very long time. They used to have one in the one town over, but then I guess they closed it. Yeah, I think you should, Elizabeth. Film something on. You could figure something out. I don't know. Maybe you can do I think Elizabeth could do a. Let's see. Maybe you can do a collab with Ian and peep this out. You could do a peep this out with Ian. Go through the drive-through, say, "Hey, peep this out." Yeah, he actually entered my 2K giveaway contest. He left a comment on there, so he's in the drawing as well. So you guys are all up against Ian as well. We'll see. Oh, that'd be funny if he won. I have to send him the signed Burger King crown. That'd be funny. Yeah. Nah, yeah, Ian's a cool dude. I like him. He's got some good content over there. Yeah. Oh yeah. They'd be they'd be knocking your door down. Maybe you'll get a sponsor from the New Wave company if you do that. New Wave will sponsor you. I think you did. I think you did. I have to go through some of the comments. I'm still kind of behind on some of the comments lately. The last couple ones. I've been trying to keep up with all the comments. It's just been Kind of sometimes I get a little bit behind, and I'm also been trying to edit some videos, and yeah, I don't know. Lately I've been having to play musical videos with my phone because I'm running out of space. Yeah. Just have to go to that video and leave a comment. 2K giveaway. Yeah. You can figure something out. You could do vlogs, or you can do yeah, whatever. Some people only have like a 10-second video. I've seen them do it, you know. This is a start. Do a 10-second video. My very first video that I did with the habanero chips, I think it was like about a 2-minute video, and I wasn't even on camera. So you start somewhere. Make something, just turn it on and talk. So I guess that's the way you could do it. I mean, everybody's a little different. Some people aren't as comfortable in front of the camera. Yeah, you could do it, or you don't have to be in front of it. You could be behind there, and you could. Yeah, hauls are interesting. You can do, you know, like a walking video where you're just showing the outside, and you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can just show where you're walking or doing something like that. You could do like a house tour. You could do, you know, there's a lot of different things you could do. You don't have to be in front of the camera. Yeah, I mean, you could just be taking a walk, or you could, yeah, hauls are always good, or if you go shopping, do a shopping video. Yeah, there's lots of different things that you could do. It just depends on whatever you're comfortable with. You know, some people don't like to be in front of the camera, and I can understand that. A lot of people just like to watch the videos. So there's a lot of people that they like to watch videos. They like to hang in other people's videos, and that's cool. It's different degrees of comfortableness, I guess. Is that a word, comfortableness? Comfort? Oh yeah, I've seen that. Sleep streams. Oh yeah, I know Jane. She's funny. Although she's never been in front of the camera either, so you know. Yeah. And some people just don't. And there's been a lot of there's been a bunch of people that I follow that they don't go in front of the camera. And I saw this one guy I was watching, and you always wondered what he looked like. Hey, Marthea. And something happened. He was a slot machine guy, and he did like slot machines, and then he finally went on camera because I guess some people were harassing him or leaving bad comments, and he finally had to do like a face reveal to show, I guess, who he was. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I was that way too, you know. You you guys wouldn't believe this, okay? But about a year and a half ago, I never went in front of the camera. I didn't like taking pictures of myself. I never posted selfies. Yeah, I didn't do any of that stuff, and I hated talking in front of people. Yeah, I was very shy. I hated doing selfies. I hated doing you know, talks in front of people, and I was always very camera shy, and kind of shy behind everything, and I just decided one day to start doing it, went outside of my comfort zone, Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you'll get to it. I've just had a lot of stuff that I've had to get to filming and stuff, and I knew nothing about editing and filming and camera angles and all that stuff. I learned as I went, and like I said, I was very self-conscious. I didn't like to be on camera. I didn't like to, share that with anybody. So I could understand how some people aren't very comfortable in front of a camera. But then again, sometimes that's what you have to do to conquer your fears. You just sit down and turn it on and talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend or whatever. Don't think about it as being on camera. But then the other thing is that when you watch and play it, but when you do the playback, you're like, oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Marthia. How's it going? Buenas noches. What is? Um, Tardes, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to, challenge yourself and conquer your fears. Because I did that. Because that's what I did when I started my channel. I just said, I can do this, and I figured I'd give it a shot. I had nothing to lose, and it did help me with becoming more social, becoming more less shy at things, able to interact with you guys. I know if you go back and watch like my first couple videos, I was kind of like uptight. I was kind of, you know, very shy, a little scared. So, yeah, sometimes you just gotta. What was? Remember Risky Business? You guys remember that movie? Tom Cruise, Risky Business. Wasn't it at the end of it, or he said, his sunglasses, and he said, sometimes you just gotta say, what the F? Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Sometimes just say, what the F? Give it a shot. Yeah, that's the thing. When I do my editing, and there's still a lot of bad habits I have from public speaking and stuff. Actually have to go into my videos and I have to edit things because I notice there's a lot of certain words that I tend to say, and I don't know, I'm uncomfortable with some of them. Actually took a public speaking course when I was in college. They made you take a public speaking where you had to. Uh, they did exercises where you'd be up in front of the classroom and you had to give a speech, or you had to give a speech with things. Oh, hey, Kayland. Lurk. But oh, yeah, that's true. Pets, or I don't know. It's tough to say. I guess you got to find your niche. But yeah, I took the public speaking course, and they would monitor your speaking, and then they had one guy that had like a horn, and every time you would stutter, or if you'd use words like and and like, or something like that, they'd honk the horn. So you'd be saying, so like, honk, honk, get you to keep from doing that. And then they had a guy with a lights, and they would monitor the time that you were on. Oh yeah, the first videos, yeah. Yeah, see, well, I just went back and did a revisit of my first video. I re-reviewed. Yeah, like you'd be surprised at some of these things that you don't find yourself actually saying. It's like, you know, you guys ever watch Judge Judy? I love the people on there. They always say like, and she gets on them and says, take like out of your vocabulary. Don't say that word. So I went over to his house and I was like, you know, "Oh, stop saying like." Oh, really? The other one I notice a lot of people say, sometimes they say, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying to you? Yes, we know what you're saying. You don't have to tell us every 5 minutes. Oh, really? Yeah. Guess she's about the money. Yeah. Sometimes they just get into that, and I mean, I understand their time's important, but yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like when they have to do that. Oh, hey, what? Oh, wow, I can't. Sorry. Never get this name right. Sorry if I'm messing it up. It's been a little while since you've been in here. You know, sometimes people don't always get in here, and they kind of make the rounds, and I know some people are like MIA for a while, and that's okay. Hey, Rick. Albert, how's it going? So, yeah. Yeah, so that's always funny. I love this hat. I still got my other one. Don't trip, chocolate chip. What's up, Buttercup? How you doing? After a while, crocodile. Did you guys used to say all that stuff when you were little kids to each other? You know, when you'd get in a little arguments and you had your little sayings to them? Say, I'm rubber, you're glue. Everything bounces off to me and sticks to you. Yeah, when we were little kids, man, we used to play the rough games. Like, you know, did you guys used to play? Did you ever have them ask you if you wanted to play post office? And you thought, well, it's, you know, post office was like a kissing game or whatever. And it turned out it wasn't what you thought. And it was like, yeah, step on a crack, break your mother's back. Now, the one night they remember they said post office, and they said, okay, hold out your hand, and they'd write on your hand, and then they say, okay, seal up the letter, seal up the letter, and then they'd say something like, okay, well, now you got everything. Oh wait, put the letter in the mailbox. Oh wait, I forgot to stamp it, and then you'd step on your foot. Or do you want to hurt stone it? Do you want to hurt stone it? Sure, I want to hurt stone it. Punch you in the arm. Go, hurts, don't it? Yeah. Yeah, kids were kind of mean like that. All kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, that one and spin the bottle and yeah, all the other things. And 52 card pickup was another one that they got me on. My cousin almost broke my arm giving me a rocket ride. He laid down on the grass and then he put his feet up and I'd sit on his feet and he pushed his feet up and shot me up in the air about 10 feet and landed on my arm on the grass. Indian burns, they'd, rub your hand. Melvins, yeah, Melvins and Wet Willies, all that stuff. Purple Nurples, Noogies. Kids were mean. Back then, they used to do all that stuff. Yeah. Did you guys ever play a game called Red Rover? Yeah, twist your arm, Indian sunburn. Red Rover, where you just hold hands and then they throw someone over and try to break your hands. It's like, yikes. You mean my glasses here or this glass? Yeah, Red Rover, red light, green light, statue maker. Boy, hide and seek, things like that. Used to play that all the time when the kids actually played outside. The parents would say, go outside and play. You played outside. Oh, these? Yeah. Yeah, I Spy. Yeah, what else? Yeah, there was a whole bunch of other ones. I just remember having to play outside with all the friends, and then at 5 o'clock, when the street lights went on, and your parents called your name. Oh, you had a Smurf bike. Yeah, I had a big wheel. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, red light. 1, 2, 3, green light. Red light, green light, red light, green light. Yeah, we'd play outside and then the parents would call you. Yeah, street light went on and then your parents would yell at you and they'd yell your whole name and then oh boy, gotta go home, guys. It's 5 o'clock. Dinner's ready. I gotta go, guys. Okay, honey, thanks for stopping in. Wet fish and call me Dottie. How's it going, Mix? Oh yeah, that was the good old days. It was simple back then, man. Just go outside and play. Yeah. I used to ride the bike, the big wheel, or you'd make the little ramps and jump over them. Or you'd play, sometimes you just play in the street, like you'd play kick ball, kick the ball to each other, or some kids would throw the ball against the garage door. Yeah, I mean, we used to just stay out, stay outside, keep out of your parents' hair. Yeah, stick ball. Yeah, you'd throw the baseball to each other, football, play it in there, and then you had to play in the street. And then when the cars came, you had to get out of the street. Oh yeah, or you'd. Oh man, oh my God, that reminds me of this one, guys. Oh, this is such a cool story, man. Uh, Years ago, when I was probably like, wow, probably like 6 or 7, I was over at my friend's house, and my my friend down the way, and the babies, his parents were my babysitters, and we used to hang out together. And he he had a bike, and he was riding his bike, and it had the big, those big tall handlebars, like the chopper handlebars that stuck way up. He had the banana seat. Well, for whatever reason, he was riding it, and I'm sitting on the handlebars, and he's riding it, and we're going down the street, and my neighbors were out in the sidewalk, and there were these twin girls that lived across the street. They're in the middle of the sidewalk. They're just sitting there. We're riding, and I'm on the handlebars, and he's riding in there. They're standing in the middle of the sidewalk, and we told them, so get out of the way, get out of the way. We're coming through. And they didn't want to do it. They said, nah, you're not going to do nothing. Get out of the way, get out of the way. If you don't get out of the way, we're going to run you over. And they said, you know what? You're not going to run us over. They just stood in the middle of the sidewalk. Boom. We ran them over. We knocked everybody. I fell off the bike. He fell off the bike. And the girls got run over. Ran him over with the bicycle. That was years ago, man. I was like, next time we told them to move, they moved. We ran him over with the bicycle, man. Yeah. We were serious. We didn't want to mess with them. They wouldn't get out of the way. So they got run over. Yeah. Used to do that. Bicycle, you'd put playing cards in the spoke. Then they also had the ones you can put on the... Yeah, they did. They were from The Shining. Uh-huh. My sister used to play store in the neighbors. They had a pickup truck, and they'd roll the window down, and then they pretend to have kinda. Yeah, I think so. They'd come down and spray. There for years, back in like the 80s, we used to have a thing they were doing over here. It was called malathion, and they were spraying for mosquitoes with helicopters, and they had like these big tubes that would come over, and on certain nights the helicopters would fly low over the houses, and they'd spray this malathion, and you couldn't be outside. But you'd hear the helicopters late at night, and it'd be like Apocalypse Now, where they're buzzing over your house and flying in formation. It's kind of spooky. They did that for many years. Yeah. Yeah, I had a record player too. I had a portable one that had like a lid on it. And I think I did I had one of my first records was Winnie the Pooh record. But yeah, they used to have that, man. They used to have all that old stuff. Oh yeah, the read-along records. I remember those. Yeah, it was like a suitcase. Yeah, it had the little top that clipped up on it, and they had the real cheapo needle that you put on it. You know the other one that I wish, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe mine was Snoopy or something like that. There was one, Frog and Toad. I had remember Frog and Toad, but there was one that I had that was really cool. It was oh boy, the little red lighthouse and the Great Gray Bridge. That one was one. And then I wish I had this one. This would be the best one. They've kind of since redone it, but I had the original book and it was Flat Stanley, and it had the guy that read the story on record. It was Flat Stanley, and he was got flattened by a, oh yeah, I remember those. He got flattened by a thing and he was flat, and then they blew him up with a bicycle pump. They've redone it with the newer ones and it's not the same, but the way the guy read the record, and he was like, you know, monotone and all that. And I had GI Joe records. Oh yeah, Weeble Wobbles, and then what was the other one? Little People. Fisher Price Little People. Had the little cars with the little wooden guys. I had a Bat Cave. That was like a little plastic suitcase. Well, yeah. I remember my childhood though, because a lot of that stuff that I used to have. Bat Cave, and I had G.I. Joes. Oh yeah, the Fisher Price. Do you guys remember the Fisher Price? I think it was like a cassette player. They were like big plastic things with the big giant buttons, and you were raised by wolves. Cool. Kayla the Wolf Woman. Yeah, paper dolls. My mom still has some paper dolls. She tends to collect them. But yeah, I had G.I. Joe. I had all those kind of cool toys, you know, back when. I still had a few of them, but there was a lot more I used to have. I ended up selling a lot of them. $6 Million Man, board games, Simon. Yeah, the Simon light up, you know. I had a Merlin. It was like a big red, looked like a big red phone thing. It was a touch thing, and it made noise and bleeped. And then electronic football games. I love that electronic football game. All it was dots on the thing, and you'd play it for hours on end. That's one thing I wanted for Christmas one year. I wanted the electronic football game. And then that was like every year it seems like my mom would say, you know, we'd get the hot gift for that year. Oh yeah, Trouble, Mousetrap. All the board games were cool, like Toss Across, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Don't Break the Ice, Kerplunk, Perfection, Superfection. Usually go over to a friend's house and they had a bunch of board games like that in their closet. It's like, what do you want to play? Okay. Well, and then they have like Jenga now, but back then it was like all the board games like Chinese checkers, Monopoly. Yeah. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Toss Across. Oh yeah, Color Form, Light Bright. Yeah, it was I remember the Color Form and the Etch-a-Sketch, and the little magic slate. Ripped it open, had the little pen. Yeah, Etch-a-Sketch. Then the Magna Doodle, and oh yeah, Twister. That was like a classic. Magna Doodle. What else did they have? I still have Rubik's Cubes. I loved Rubik's Cube. I have a Rubik's Cube, a Rubik's Triangle. I think I got a Rubik's Snake. And Rubik's Revenge. Yeah, a lot of people collected comic books. My one friend had like 10,000 of them. Yeah, Don't Break the Ice. What was Risk? Stratego, Connect 4, all those kind of Operation. There's a whole bunch of them they used to have, remember. Oh yeah, Silly Putty. Slime. Do you remember Slime in the little garbage can? I kind of remember Bonkers. But Slime in the garbage can. Then they had Slime with worms. And it was orange slime. And oh yeah, remember that. The Cooties. Remember the Cooties? The little worm with you had to build the little cootie thing, and then they had the inchworm, hippity hop. Yeah, the Cooties game. Yeah, Silly Putty, Slime, Gak. Archie meets Batman. Stretch. Oh yeah, Stretch Armstrong. I forgot about that one. Those things were tough though, man. They were super heavy. Then if you wanted to get, you wanted to get someone, you'd hit them with that thing. That thing was like a solid piece of plastic. Hot Wheels. Whoopee Cushion, yeah. Mr. Potato Head, yeah, I remember that one. All the ones. Do you remember those for the when you were a little kid, the Fisher Price? It was the little push toy that had the little popcorn balls that popped up. Those things were like pretty solid. And then the Slinky Dog. That was like the Slinky Dog, and you pull that around. Oh yeah, Viewfinder and yeah, with the little wheels, and you'd Viewmaster, I think is what it was called. Slinkies, yeah. Yeah, it was like a vacuum toy, and it popped. The little things popped up. Fisher Price had a lot of things like that. I don't remember all of them. Really? Then they had some of those other ones that were like, ended up getting banned. They had the... Really? Lawn darts that were outlawed. Man, some of the lawn darts, you like play croquet mallets. All that other stuff. Then they had the dangerous stuff, the wrist rockets. Hey, Andrew Dexter, how's it going? Zim Zam, I don't remember that one. Also remember those the water rockets? They were like plastic rockets, and then you put it in a pump, you filled it with water, and then you pumped it up, and then you shot it up in the air. Yeah, I had croquet games too, and when we had bushes in our front yard. They were juniper bushes, and when we pulled them all out, we found a bunch of croquet balls and tennis balls and stuff that had ended up in the bushes for many years, like 10 years. Pulled them all out. So yeah, there's croquet balls and tennis balls and baseballs and frisbees and all kinds of stuff that ended up in the bushes. Probably like 10, 15 years. Yeah, Ouija boards. Yeah, all that stuff when we were little kids, man. Yeah, I like them too, but the problem is I mean, you can't play them by yourself. You have to have someone else to play them. So, games aren't as fun with one person. You'd always wait for your friend to come over, have your slumber party or whatever. Yeah. Used to have the slumber party, you know, they could okay, what do you want to play? You have a big stack of board games, Monopoly, Parcheesi, sorry. Yeah. Um, we used to have some of the ones that we'd play like in a group. Oh yeah, Clue. I still have that. Or I love that one. Um, yeah, some of them like you'd play in groups like oh yeah, badminton. I remember that. Trivial. Well, I still have Trivial Pursuit, believe it or not. I just got one. Uh, yeah, Monopoly. Yeah, I didn't like Ouija boards either. Monopoly. Sorry, Trouble. Hi Ho Cheerio. Barrel of Monkeys. Pickup Sticks. Remember those? Pickup sticks. You'd throw them down. You had to flick the little sticks off without disturbing the pile. Oh, Yahtzee. They had Yahtzee, Kismet, a couple things like that. Boggle. Yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah, the spelling one, Boggle. Then they had like charades and stuff like that. You used to play too. Yeah, fishing's okay. Didn't they have one? It was Hungry Hungry Hippos. That was the other one. They had another one with fish in it. It's like a little one. I don't remember what the game was, but it had like a little. It's like fish pond or frog pond, and they had like a little thing that went around in the circle, and you drop the little string with the thing in there, and then the frogs or the fish or whatever would bite on it, and you pull them up out of the thing. Oh yeah, Pictionary. Uno, yeah, Uno. They had another game called. I used to like playing with my family. It was called Flinch. It was like a card game. They had Flinch. Then they had I guess it was called Romeo, or one was called Tripoli. Go around the thing with the pennies, and then you'd have to play the cards, and you take the pot. Okay. Yeah, they used to have all those old, card games and stuff like that that people would play all the time, and now they don't do that anymore. It's all computerized now. Oh yeah, dominoes or mahjong or yeah, sometimes Chinese checkers. Never figured that out. Or just a plain old a backgammon. My one friend had a total cool backgammon set. It's all like leather and padded, and had the fancy dice and little pieces. Scrabble. Yeah, Scrabble. I remember that. I was never good at spelling. Battleship. That was another one. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. Battleship. I remember that one, man. Super electronic Battleship was even better. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, Mancala. It's like the little board with the little like glass marble kind of pieces that you'd stones. I guess they were glass stones, or they'd put beans in them, like dried beans, and you had to be the last one to take the piece off a board. I remember that. They were like little wooden trays. We used to play those. We used to play those in school. Oh yeah, Game of Life. they would play them in school. They called them rainy day games when you couldn't go out for recess because it was raining. You had to stay inside. So then they had the games, and you'd have to play the games. And we play them in school. Heads up, 7 Up. I know. I took. I actually took a. I put some up on my Instagram page, and these were like weird games that I'd never heard of before, and it was like the wet dog, like sudsy dog, and all these other weird. Don't step on the poop. There's one called Don't Step on the Poop. I don't know. Just very strange games out there now. But yeah, we used to play Heads Up, 7 Up, where they'd walk around and you'd put your head down and you'd put your thumb up, and then they'd come by and they'd tap your thumb, and then you'd put it there, and then you had to guess who tapped your thumb. And then they had what was the one? Yeah, I remember that. Or we had a thing like that, but it was oh yeah, rounders. Yeah, I know that. But they used to do that with here in home ec, but it wasn't babies, it was eggs. You had to take care of an egg for like a week. You made an egg baby, and you had to make sure that you kept it safe. And you got the people walking around, they had like a little basket with their egg, or that was like a project. I remember that. And what was the other one we used to play? Yeah, 5 pound bag of flour. Yeah, that's what they're doing too. Who stole the bacon from the bacon jar? Remember that one? Or the cookie, I think it was cookie. Who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? You had to guess who it was. Yeah, I think it was called that. Maybe it was cookie jar, but I think they actually said who stole the bacon. It was like an eraser, and you had to guess who stole it. Yeah, those were like school time. Flower babies, yeah. No, I didn't steal the bacon. Wasn't me. Yeah, we had an experiment one time. Oh my God, this was so funny. In high school, for no bacon here. I don't have any bacon. In high school, they did a kind of an experiment for science class, and what they did is they had us team up in teams of 2, and we had to go somewhere on campus, and then you had to lead someone away on campus, and then you put a blindfold on them, and then what you had to do was you spun them around and you took them out there, and then they had to find their way back to the classroom without seeing anything. You had to use your sense of direction, and then you got a whole campus of people walking through the thing like that. They're all blindfolded. Well, it was an experiment to see if they could figure out their way back, and then the other guy had to go with them, make sure they didn't step in front of a car or anything like that, or fall off into knock into a tree or something. And yeah, you had to use your senses of trying to figure your way back. And then what it was is, then once you found your way back, then you did it the other way. Then you put the blindfold on, and then they had to lead you back. It was kind of an experiment to see how easily you were able to make your way back just based on sounds and sense of direction. And I also remember one. They won't do this now, but back when I was in high school, we did a science experiment, and it was blood typing. everybody had to do a lab where you determined your own blood type, and they passed out the little sticky pins. You had to pick your own finger, and then you had to take a sample of your blood. And I'm oh, Kayla, you're gonna laugh at this one. I am drinking. I did a review on this one. It's called Diet Dr. Dynamite. Diet Dr. Dynamite. It's like a cheap version of Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah. Yeah, we couldn't do the blood typing now. People are bleeding all over the page and sticking their fingers. Yeah, they couldn't do that. We also had to do we did a urinalysis test where you had to bring in your sample, and then you had to we had to bring in our sample, and then you had to do, like, I guess you did tested the viscosity. Yeah. Oh yeah, they couldn't do that nowadays. That was back in the old days, man. They can't do that. Can't stick your finger in class with blood and urine samples. I remember we had to bring our urine sample to class, and everybody had the jar, and you had to have a jar of pee and bring it in. That was like kind of bad. Bring your jar of pee into class. Run all the tests on it. I was like, who the heck does that? Oh yeah, air hockey. I love that one. Yes, we did. We had to do pee. We had to pee in a jar and go into science class, and we had to analyze I guess the viscosity and the density and all this stuff. It was part of the science experiment for a lab. I'm telling you, man, my science teacher was wacky. He made us do wacky stuff. Blood typing, urinalysis. Guess we thought we were doctors. I don't know. Oh, a little strange. Although he was cool, he took us on some cool field trips too, so. Hey, I didn't say it wasn't. That guy was a little whack. Yeah. Yeah, kind of think about it. Yeah, I think he was a little bit. Yeah, he was a little bit whack, and yeah, didn't turn out good. Yeah, feel bad about that one because my science teacher, his name was Mr. Denny, and yeah, I don't know. No, actually, yeah, no, Mr. Denny, he was actually cool. He was really liked, and something happened somewhere along the line, and one day one of the teachers that was like his best friend, his name was Mr. Quarterman. He ended up being the principal, and I guess that Mr. Denny he had issues, and one day they found him. He had driven he had like a VW bus. He had driven it out into the countryside, and he committed suicide. So that was kind of rough. We found out about that. So yeah, I guess maybe it was a little bit whack. He's a good guy, and hate to see that kind of thing happen up. Yeah, sad to hear that kind of stuff, that things like that happen. But it does. So yeah, I mean, he was cool though. Yeah, he was a cool dude. But yeah, and I just found out that One of my favorite teachers from there, his name was Mr. Willis. He was really loved by everybody. He was my driver's ed teacher. He was also the humanities teacher. Everybody like loved him. He was like a big, really well liked. Everybody at the school liked him. He taught there for like probably like 25 years, and then he finally retired. And they just had a big thing. He just passed away last year, I think. And I found out that through my high school, I like have a Facebook group. They actually donated a memorial site, and they've got benches there under his name. They made a nice little memorial with dedication plaque to him, and they've got seats there. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I found out about that. They put those up there. I could probably go up there. Maybe I'll go up there and take some pictures of it one day. Okay, Rick, take it easy. Yeah, maybe I'll go up there because they made it like nice stone memorial, and it says, dedicated to the one teacher that he was well known there. So yeah, that was kind of cool that they did that. But yeah, there was a lot of cool teachers that I had up here. So I remember all that stuff from when I was little. Teachers were really good. Yeah, a lot of good memories from school, and not so good memories. A couple of times Drew was a bad boy. Got in trouble. Got in trouble a couple times. Sent to the principal's office. Not many, but a few. No, hey, normally I was pretty good. But see, I was one of those ones that was like clean cut. And the minute I did something, I'd totally get caught because it was like not something I normally did. And the other kids would get away with murder, and they do it all the time, and nothing happened. So yeah, once in a while. Drew was a little bit bad, but nothing major. There were some problem kids up there. I'll give it that. A couple people got expelled. Oh yeah, see, that's the thing. They did it all the time, and no one paid them any mind. And Drew steps out of line and busted. Detention. 250 sentences. I will not. Whatever. I don't even remember what it was about. Right, 250 times on the paper. I will not chew gum in class or something like that. I don't remember. They did it on the blackboard, but most of the teachers made you write it on a paper. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you go get them. Bring them back. Like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Where is Spicoli? I saw him near the vending machines earlier before class. Go round him up. Bring him in here. What is it with you and truancy? You pretend we don't ditch. You pretend you don't ditch, and we pretend we don't see you. What is your fascination with truancy? Well, Mr. Spicoli, so nice of you to join us today. Why were you not here on time? I don't know, Mr. Hond. I don't know, Mr. Hahn. I just couldn't make it to class on time. What are you people on? Dope? Yeah. What are you learning? What is this? Learning about Cuba, having some food. Yeah, he got the pizza delivered during the class. That was funny. I was thinking about that, Mr. Hahn. Since you're here and I am here, isn't it our time? And what's wrong with a little feast on our time? You're right. You're absolutely right, Mr. Spicoli. This is our time. And then he says, everybody come up here, get a piece. Oh yeah, I used to be on a bowling team in college. We had a bowling team. I used to bowl all the time, but I haven't been bowling in a long time. Been so long. I couldn't bowl again now. Can't do that. I had my own ball. I had a purple swirly ball. I had a bag and the wrist guard. Didn't have my own shoes though. There's actually still a bowling alley over here. Haven't been there in a long time. They used to have, they still had arcade games. I used to go there and play the arcade games all the time. The bowling alley. They used to have a couple cool arcades over here, but I think they ended up getting rid of them. But yeah, I did do bowling when I was little. Yeah, they had when I was going to junior college. That was one of the. It was weird because it was a requirement in the junior college if you were pursuing any kind of a AA degree, which I actually got through there. Um, you had to have certain curriculum. You had to have like English. You had to have like history, math, all these other things. And one of them actually, if you were under, I believe it was if you were under 21, you had to have a PE class as part of your curriculum. And the first one I did was softball. And then I found out that they had a bowling class. And the bowling class, you just went to the bowling alley. You didn't go to campus. You'd go to the bowling alley. You'd meet there like once a week, and you played you know, a couple games of bowling. And the teacher couldn't bowl you on how or couldn't grade you on how good you were at bowling or not. It was like, just a extracurricular activity. So everybody got an A. It was an easy A. You just went there and bowled. And that was the PE requirement. So yeah, I'd go there and I'd bowl. I wasn't very good. I think my average was like 120. Not a good bowler. Drew was not a good bowler. But that's why I had my own ball, because you go in there and they have like 3 balls in the whole alley that even fit my fingers. They were usually chipped. So yeah, that was kind of fun. I remember playing those. I remember bowling. I remember all that old stuff. Been a long time since I went there. Ooh. They still have it, junior college. You could take classes up there. I don't even know how much they are. Really? That stinks. Yeah, we had to do PE, but they made us take the stupid stuff like yeah, baseball, um, I don't know, just regular PE classes. You had to run, you had to do all that kind of stuff. I do remember though that there were some that they ended up yeah, we had a pool for the first year that I went there, but then they closed the pool down, I guess because it was too expensive to run the pool, so then they put a cover on it and they drained it. So no more pool. When I was little, probably like 7 or 8, one year for summertime, I took swimming lessons up there. And one of the things I had to do to graduate from the swimming lessons, though, to get your certificate, or I guess, or whatever it was, of completion, you had to jump off the high dive. It was up about 10 foot up. Kids all had to jump off the high dive. That was scary. You know, when you're little and like, 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever, I don't even remember how old I was, to jump off the high dive. I did it, but it was scary. Yeah, it's cool because, like I said, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Or you had to climb those stupid ropes in PE that were up to the ceiling. I'm actually, I have an alert on here on my phone. Yeah, it does. I have an alert on my phone, and it notifies me anytime there's like a fire or a collision, or they have like an ambulance call nearby. And I live right behind my high school. And I'm always getting alerts that are saying there's a medical emergency at the high school. So I think it's a lot of it's, I think it's from PE, the kids getting hurt, like in gymnastics, or, something happens and they have to call an ambulance, and they fall down, or they get hurt or break an arm or something. I don't know. But yeah, it can get kind of rough up there sometimes, or they fall off the thing in the PE, or you're playing, dodgeball or something, and get hit in the nose. Football, you get tackled, So I guess they have that happen. Kids can get hurt by sports, yeah. But we had some cool things, but they didn't last long. Like we had archery one year, but all the arrows disappeared, so then that was the end of that. I used to play pool. I had my own stick to keep it in the back of my car, but I don't play. I was never really good at it. They used to have a place over here. It's called Pastime Pool, where you can go rent a pool table for a couple hours, a couple bucks, play with your friends. But it's not fun going by yourself and playing on the table by yourself. It's more fun getting together with buddies and playing. And of course, then if you want to go to the bars, you can play pool at a bar, but that's not fun. It's not my scene either. I don't play at the pool at the bars, because yeah. And now lately they got well, I think they started making the rule where you can't smoke in the bars anymore. So I just remember being a lot real smoky, smoky in all the bars, and I don't know. I don't think you can smoke in them anymore. I think that's a rule. I'm starting to lose my voice. I think that's a rule now. You can't smoke in the bars. You have to smoke out in front. Just remember that, be smoke-filled bar, playing pool and all that stuff. Drinking and smoking. Trying to pick up the chicks. Wouldn't want to get the ones late at night. All the chicks late at night, man. You gotta watch out. Yeah, I don't either. I don't drink. I like playing pool every once in a while. Been a long time since I played it though. Like 20 years. I don't know. I was never good at it, so I don't know all the angles. It took me forever to finish a game. Go round and round the table forever. Yeah. Bowling, pool. Some places have cards. You play cards. Poker. Yeah, we don't. I'm not a. Yeah, I remember that. They don't have. A lot of places don't have jukebox anymore. That was kind of the big thing. They used to have that in. We had a couple of ones that were like diners, and you could play the jukebox and listen to your songs. They don't have those anymore. Some of the nostalgia ones do, like I think Johnny Rockets and some of those other ones that have like a diner atmosphere. They have a jukebox and you could play the jukebox. But it's been a while. I don't know. We have a place up here called Mel's Diner. I haven't ever been in there, so I don't know if they have a jukebox in there or not. It's like an old 50s type diner. I don't know. Maybe I'll go up there one day. Check it out. Haven't been in there. I don't know. There's a lot of places. There's a lot of places here in town that I really don't think I'd want to go to. I don't want to try them. One, they're expensive, and two, they're loud, and three, they don't have a lot of the stuff that I really care about. I don't want to try them. I don't know. Yeah, it does. Yeah, they like you touch screen and all that stuff, and now it's like I think it's like an MP3 player, and it's all digital. But back in the day, they used to actually have records, and then they went to CDs where they would play the CD. But yeah, the old style ones, man, old records. Have to watch the record get picked up, and yeah, they don't do that much anymore. I mean, just not the standard anymore, I guess. And they don't play that much anymore when you go to places like Applebee's or Chili's or anything like that. Yeah, they used to have at my pizza parlor. Hey, Anita. At my pizza parlor, they used to have like a jukebox, and I think they had like the video games that you could play on the screen. You had like a little remote control and you play it. But they don't. Now they got TVs in there and all that stuff, so it's kind of changed from all that. It seems that I remember my mom used to go shopping, and there was this one store in one of the malls that she used to go shopping all the time, and I had to wait in there while she went shopping. It was like clothes shopping, and they had a jukebox in there, and you could play it for free. but you had to sit there forever and wait for your song to get selected. And usually by the time your song came up, mom was done. It was time to go. It's like, dang. Yeah, we don't have a Pizza Hut here anymore. They closed it down. Then we don't have sit down when it was just a takeout. I was just talking about that today, about how all the pizza parlors around here have kind of changed and all the good ones went away. That used to be the thing here. Hey, Storia Dory, how's it going? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. It's still hot. Oh yeah, and then you flip through the little screen. They had the little different ones on there. You'd flip through them. Okay, sorry if I can't pronounce that one. It's just a bunch of characters, so. Yeah, something like that. We were talking about jukeboxes in like the diners and the restaurants. Used to play the I'm gonna take this off just a little while, guys, because it's hot. Yeah, jukebox, you play them. And yeah, they don't have much anymore. Sorry, yeah, I had to take it off for a little while because it's a little hot. Yeah, Pizza Hut, I guess they used to have things, and then some of the old diners would still have it. Oh yeah, I think those are like the old classic ones. Our Pizza Hut, before it closed, it was just a takeout and delivery one. It didn't have a sit down thing. Now a lot of places aren't a lot of the pizza places out around here aren't sit down. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it. They closed our Pizza Hut down, so we don't have one anymore. So I don't know. I guess I think they're really hurting on their business, so they're closing a lot of Pizza Huts. Yeah, ours closed about two years ago. Yeah, see, we don't have CC's. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that, because my Pizza Hut was never a dine-in one. It was only delivery to begin with. So I don't know too many Pizza Huts around here that are sit-down dine-in thing anymore. Yeah, I've heard of that. They just don't have one here. And well, we got a Round Table, and we've got Mountain Mike's, and some other ones. We got one called Pizza Guys. Um, then a couple local ones that aren't any kind of chain. They're just local places. But we don't have a. Yeah. Yeah, when we have Little Caesars, and um, we don't have a Papa John's in this town. We got it in the next town over, so cool. Yeah, we don't have too many places that have sit down anyone. The one used to be really cool was, oh, hi Tazzy, was Pizza Hut. Pizza. We had one called Straw Hat Pizza. Hi. We had Straw Hat Pizza, and then we had Round Table. That was like the big one. Mountain Mike's. Yeah, we got one right down the street from me. And back in the old days when they first came out, they used to be terrible. They had the pizza on it was like cardboard crust, and they had it on the little paper sleeve. And then you'd actually get 2 pizzas for the price of 1. They were awful. Now they're like legit pizza. You know, I haven't been to one of those, but I went to Las Vegas, and I went to Luxor, and I went to Excalibur, and I went for their dinner show years ago. Yeah, that's good. But I went there, and I got to watch the Excalibur. It was like kind of like a medieval times where you go there and you have your dinner, and then they had the horse jousting and all that kind of stuff. And then you sat in your section and you rooted for whatever knight that you had. It was like, the red knight or the blue knight or the yellow one. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was funny too because you went in there and the food that they gave you, it was all finger food. You could eat it with your hands, no silverware. It was like, little chicken, and it was like potato skins and broccoli. You could like eat the broccoli, and then it was like soup had a handle. And yeah, and then you just had the mugs of soda or whatever you had. That was kind of cool. Yeah, and then I went to the one. It was at Luxor, and it was the same thing, but it was like a chariot races. They had the people in the chariots instead of, horses and sword fights. Yeah, I don't know where there's a medieval. Hi, Tazzy. Yeah, they have it every once in a while. They have the Renaissance. They used to have it. Used to be a big thing here, Renaissance Fair, and you would go there for the day. And I went one time years and years and years ago. I remember I got like a giant turkey leg, and I had a thing called ginger beer. I thought it was like ginger ale, but it was like not really like ginger beer. It was different flavor. Hi. Ew, Yucko, Tazzy. Sorry. Yucko, Tazzy. Ugh. Tazzy, that was gross. Tazzy's just Tazzy's walking by, and I petted him, and then he licked my leg. Yuck. Oh. Ew. Tazzy, why do you do that? Oh, Weird Al? Okay. Yuck. Yeah, no, well, he licked on my leg. It's like, oh. Yuck, man. Ugh. I know he likes me, but that's just kind of gross. Yeah, kitty licks are not fun. Yeah, I haven't been to one of those in a long time. I used to get out a lot more, but it's just not fun. Oh, you're watching a movie? What movie? Good movie? Bad movie? Yeah, yucko. Yeah. It's his tongue, the sandpaper. Oh, you're back again, are you? Oh, Tazzy. Why don't you come up on the table? People want to see you. Come on. Come on, Tazzy. Tazzy, where are you? Hi. He's been good all night. Now he's flopping around. What are you doing, Taz? Oh, okay. I don't know if I saw that one or not. Hey, Kenneth. Hi. What are you doing? Tazzy. Yucko. Well, yeah, you guys know I got the two, Tazzy and Ziggy. Tazzy, what are you doing? Ew, Yucko. Yuck. I'm getting sneak attacked. Ooh, Yucko, Tazzy. He's behind me and he keeps licking me. Yuck, stop it. He's on the... Tazzy. Are you gonna go? Okay, you gonna go on the chair now? What are you doing? Oh, okay. You know, what is it with the Notebook? I never got it. I didn't watch it. I don't think I want to watch it. But all the girls are gung ho about the Notebook, so not my thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm not the Notebook fan. I know it's like everybody talks about the Notebook, the Notebook, the Notebook. Yeah. Yeah. Chick flick, chick flick, chick flick. Uh-oh. Oh, Zig. We got a Ziggy problem. You okay, Zig? Yeah. I saw Titanic and I wasn't in it for the love story. I was in it for the disaster part. Oh, Rockford Files. I remember that. Dum dum. Da 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 da. Dun dun dun. Oh no, he's okay now. Let's see. Zig. Say hi. Say hi, Ziggy. Ziggy. Oh, see, there he is. Ziggy, say hi, everybody. There's Ziggy. See. Oh, really? I never saw it. I probably never will. No, he's not. It's already gone. That was the King of Philly. No, he's not. He's just okay. He's there. Hi, Ziggy. Ziggy. Oh, here comes Tazzy. Again. Tazzy again. What are you doing? Hi, Zig. Ziggy, you gonna go upstairs? Yeah. Okay, well, there's Ziggy. He's probably gonna go up there. Yeah, that cheesesteak I got from the cheesesteak shop was pretty good. Stop it. Keep feeling this tapping on my chair. Yeah, well, Tazzy knows his name. Ziggy doesn't know his name. Ziggy knows Tazzy's name. And every time Tazzy gets something, he has to come check it out. He gets so jealous. No, no thank you. I will not watch The Notebook. Oh no, now you're here too. No. Oh, now they're over here. Oh my God, I'm getting invaded. Yikes. What is this, a party? What is it? Tazzy and Ziggy party over here. Yeah, he can hear. Oh, oh, now he's over here in the corner. What are you doing? You want to come up here? Come on, Ziggy. Yeah, they also want food. That's what they want. Food and treats, and this guy's getting fat, so I gotta cut back on the treats for him because he's eating too much. Hey, you guys. Yeah, they woke up from their nap and now they're being active. Yeah, I have to give them treats every so often. Well, I guess I should feed them. I'll go feed them. I'm gonna get up for just a second. I gotta take care of some things. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna feed them. I'm gonna take a little break for a second. So just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. You guys, stop it. Did you run out of food? Is that the problem? There. There you go, guys. You want this stuff, huh? You want food. See, this is the food they get. Tazzy wants it, huh? Okay, hold on. All right. You guys having fun? What do you want? What do you want? We got treats. Okay, guys, I'm back. They got their stuff. Now they're not bugging me. Okay, I'm back. Tazzy got his food. Ziggy's over there. I got a refill. I went to the bathroom. I'm good now, guys. Yep. I got the ice and I got some yeah. Oh, you want Sonic Ice? Apparently they have good ice there. Because in the chip ice chips, it's like the kind you'd get at like some of those restaurants that's like that chips. One day I might want to, I might go down there one day. Um, went down to that one, there's a place downtown called Dom's Surplus. I did a live from there the other day. And out in front they have an old ice house. It's like a vending machine. And you can get like a 10-pound block or bags. And you put like, it's a couple bucks, it's like $4 or $5. You can get a bag of ice or a block of ice. And it comes out of the thing. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Oh, there you go, Zig. Okay. Oh, okay, now he's going to sleep. They got their food. Ziggy went upstairs. Oh yeah, pellet ice, yeah. They have pellets or, yeah, it's funny. Some places have different kind of ice machines. And like if you would ever go to like, you ever stay at like a hotel, then you go to the ice machines and everyone had like little different ice. Some of them, they had the little round ones with the holes in them. And then some were just blocks of ice and some were like ice chips. So it's like all different. And then some were like little half circles. Everyone had a little different ice cubes. But I remember the ones that were like, yeah, the little pellet ice, they're like little chip, yeah, the flat ones. They have the little circles, they look like little donuts. They were like round, and they had a hole in the middle. And they had the cubes and the flat ones and the chips and the just depends on what kind of restaurant or what kind of place you went. Different kind of ice machines. Yeah, I don't either. They're kind of weird. And did you ever have the ones where they were the plastic ice cubes and you put them in there and you'd freeze them and then they would... Yeah, that's true. The hospital ice, they do... because what happens is a lot of the people, when they have surgery, they can only have ice chips. So they have to have, like, the finely small pieces of ice because they can't chew them. So you have to have a ice chip. It's kind of like a snow cone, like a shave ice thing. Yeah. It's kind of like shave ice or ice snow. Oh yeah, and did you ever put your tongue on that thing and it stick to the metal? Stick to the metal. Like the kid on Christmas Story stuck his tongue to the flagpole. Yeah, that we don't have, I had those years ago. I've got just regular ice trays, and I don't have an ice machine in my refrigerator. I'm the ice maker. I make all my ice. Oh yeah, silicone. Well, mine's like little plastic things, and they got lids on them. Hey, Juxtapose. Yeah, the Tupperware freezer pops were like the pacifiers. Were those? They got all kinds of fancy ones now. You can make like freezer pops, and they freeze in there. And yeah, I used to put in the Kool-Aid Or you put in like orange juice, make orange pops. Remember all those. Also the freezer pop, the otter pops, and the other ones. Yeah, I got bomb pops up there actually. I got bomb pops up there right now. I got a Hawaiian Punch one, and I got the Fudge Sickle Banana Fudge bomb pops. So yeah, I actually have two of them up there. I already ate the one. It was the yeah. I agree. Sweet tea is nuts. I don't get that you'd want to drink something that's got so much sugar in it it won't dissolve anymore. I have a thing about sweet tea. Sorry. I just don't care for it. I'm sorry. It's like, do you want more tea with your sugar? I don't know. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. I mean, literally, it's like they put tea in it until it won't dissolve anymore. If you put a little bit of, if you put a little bit more sugar in there and you put a string, you can make rock candy. Wow. It always tastes like, to me, like, you know, you poured a pound of sugar in it. Yeah, well, anytime the ones that I've had are always like super duper sweet. Yeah, same with me. I'm with you there. If I have iced tea, I usually, if once in a while I'll have an iced tea, I'll just put a little lemon and maybe like a little packet of sugar, and that's it. Mostly taste the tea. I don't want to taste the sugar. Or I'll get lemon or peach, something like that. But no, I can't drink that sweet stuff. Yeah, and they start now having the sweet teas in like the containers, like at McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's always has like sweet tea or iced tea. They got a whole lot of different kind of teas here. I gotta put my tea reviews up there. I've got a whole bunch of them I did. Did several different kinds. I forget. Yep, you guys like your tea. Sweet tea. Sweet tea. Like your sweet tea. Okay, the one thing I can't get over is... Oh, Tazzy, what you want? You want more? I left the can up there. I think he's trying to get the can. You want more? You want more food? Is that what you're telling me? You're hungry? Down here. Again, stop it, Tezzy. Tezzy, what are you doing? I don't know. He's been really bad lately with it wanting the food. He gets dry food. I give him treats. Okay, now he's chilling. Okay, good. Yeah, he's wanting more and more food lately. He just wanted a bug. And Ziggy went to sleep upstairs, so we're good. Crisis averted. They like to get, I swear, lately now Tazzy knows when I go live because he like wakes up and bugs on me. Yeah, I don't, not a big tea person. I used to way back when, but some of my, the best tea that I had was at, how was it? Olive Garden. Olive Garden has the best, is the peach Bellini, where they actually put like peaches in the tea, and it's like peach tea with peaches in it. Yeah, that's kind of like the hummingbird tea. And then did you ever make that rock candy? Did you ever try to make rock candy? Where you take a glass and you'd pour like, you would pour the water, you put water and then you pour the sugar in there until it didn't dissolve anymore. And then you take a string and I guess you put like sugar crystals on it, and then you would try to make the rock candy. Really? I could never get it to work. I guess I just didn't put enough sugar in it. Yeah, true. I never did. I tried it one time and I could never get the crystals to form, but I've seen them now in the candy stores, like in the mall. You go to the candy store, they have the rock candy. All it is sugar. Sugar crystals, and they're like blue and purple and green and yellow and red. All the different ones. Some of them that I've seen them, they've got like a little stir stick made out of that rock candy. I guess you'd stir it in your coffee or your tea. Yeah, it's sugar. Yeah, I mean, after all, it's sugar. You're eating sugar, straight up sugar. So kids would get that and they'd go, "Really? I don't know." Yeah, oh yeah, you crack your teeth with that candy, yeah. Or the other stuff that was kind of tough on it. Jawbreakers. That's just straight up candy. Jawbreakers, and I saw those the other day in the store. It was a little box of the Jawbreakers. Classic candy. I was thinking of doing that. Saw Jawbreakers, and then the I found Juicy Fruits, but I didn't find the Jujubes yet. Yeah, I like the ones that I actually did a review on the brisk teas. I like the watermelon one, and I liked a couple other ones. Yeah, the Jujubes. The little tiny things, and they were hard as rocks. And then they had that, Vaseline kind of coating on the outside. Tasted like Vaseline on the outside. What do you want, Tazzy? I think I gotta go feed him again because he's bugging me. What do you want, Tazzy? Did you eat it all up? Is that what you want, more? See, I left the can up on the table. He keeps reaching up and trying to get the can. Hang on. Come on, Tazzy. You want more? Hang on. You're hungry. Why are you so hungry? Hold on. Okay. Had to feed him again. He's so hungry. He's over there crying. So I had to feed him again. Guess he didn't get enough. That was only like a half a can. Now he's... No, he doesn't want a fancy plate. He wants it on a plate. I had to give him more food because he's bugging. He's a bugger. Yeah, he gets dry food. I keep dry food in the dish. I give him treats. I give him chicken. Never happy. And Ziggy's looking jealous now. Look. Look at this face. Look at this face, guys. Is this a jealous cat or what? Ziggy. Is that jealous? See, there he goes. Yep, there we go. Now he's going over there to. Okay, so he's got his food now. I fed Tazzy. Yeah, he can't stand. The cat can't stand to see Tazzy get stuff. If I give Tazzy something, or if Tazzy comes out and gets pets, he comes over there and bugs him. He's like extremely jealous. Yeah, so I'm telling you, it's like, and then I swear that cat's got bionic ears. Like if I'll open the drawer where the cat food is, and I take that bag out, and he'll be down the hall, dead asleep. As soon as he hears that, he's like down here in a shot. Mine don't really like tuna very much. They like chicken. Like I'll give them like lunch meat, turkey. Kind of cut it up a little bit for them. Sometimes I'll cook a frozen chicken breast and cut it up for them. And they like bacon, believe it or not. Cats like bacon. Every once in a while, I'll give them like a very real tiny piece of bacon. They both eat it. Tazzy likes shrimp. Like if I'm having shrimp for dinner, I'll take one or two of them and put them in the microwave and feed them to him. Cut up. Yeah, you know, when the first time I brought home El Pollo Loco, and Ziggy went nuts. He came over and was trying to get the box. When I was eating it, I was sitting in my chair. I was eating it in there, and he kept coming over and trying to get the box, and he wanted the chicken from the El Pollo Loco. He was like going nuts over it. I had to give him a couple pieces. Oh yeah? Well, that's a pretty good age for cats. I mean, like I said, they're 7 and 8, so they've been around a while. Yeah, I don't know. I know some people are dog people, and some people are, you know, other snakes and rats and rabbits and stuff. I'm just a cat. I'm a cat lover. That's funny. But now they're good. Okay, you guys are happy now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know it's gonna be rough. When they get older like that, it's tough. I'm sorry to hear that. I know it's not gonna be easy. But yeah, I went through that when I had to do that with Bart, so Yeah, it's always I don't know. Dogs and cats are completely different. I mean, it's a whole different thing. You know, cats have you for pets and you have dogs for pets. So, yeah, I know it's tough. I know, and it's never tough to lose a pet, especially if you've been with you that long. I know when we had to put Bart down, he'd been with us for 18 years, and that was tough. Yeah, like I said, it's very tough to see that, and it's also when they get older like that, it's really tough to see them if they've got problems or they're in pain or they're suffering, and you don't like to see that. So yeah, I know how it goes. It's never easy. It's never an easy decision. You have to kind of figure out what's best for the pet. Oh, okay, well, yeah, sometimes they're good if they're outdoor, but like they're indoor cats. That's a whole different story. And I had some cats, they just kind of disappeared. No, they were outdoor cats, and we don't know what happened to them. They just went away one day. Yeah, it's never easy. So I feel for you, Elizabeth. Yeah, that's why I keep these two are inside. They've never been outside. Never, never put them outside. So too much dangerous things that can happen out there now, especially in my area. Lots of cars, lots of traffic. Yeah, same with that. Same with here. I mean, there's too many things. There, cats roam around, dogs roam around, cars, kids. Um, just too much stuff that they can get into. And it's not safe out there anymore, especially, and it's not even safe in the in the town anymore. Not just for cats, but for people. People are getting shot every day over here now. Getting ridiculous. Car accidents, shootings, robbery, all that crazy stuff. I don't know, man. Used to be a nice little town, but lately, not. It's not happening, guys. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the world. I mean, all the guns and violence and the everything like that, and crazy drivers out here now. They're very impatient, rude, drive like maniacs. Anywhere I go, there's always someone. Yeah, that's true. Feral cats like that, they won't come in. Oh, yikes. Yeah, but yeah, they are good. Farm, yeah, the farm cats, they love to do the mouse thing. And I think if I let Tazzy out, I think he would be a very good mouse chaser. He knows how to catch things. He's a good catcher. I mean, he can swat things out of the air and all that stuff. And Ziggy's a good play. He likes to play. He likes to chase things. He's a Ziggy's a chaser and Tazzy's a catcher. The other thing with Tazzy is I think he's got kind of like a. It's not like a malformation, but his back feet are kind of crooked. So I think I don't know. He kind of walks kind of funny, so his feet are a little bit, you know, it's like kind of crooked when he sits and stuff. And he kind of hops when he runs sometimes. Oh yeah, Jiffy Pop, you like that one? Yeah, I found that one. I did that up. Yeah, she just watched my Jiffy Pop video where I made the Jiffy Pop in there. It was that was fun. Like I said, they still got them in the stores. You can get a Jiffy Pop and have your Jiffy Pop popcorn, and no more popcorn left from that. I didn't get to eat very much. Someone else ate the rest of it. Someone else ate the other half of the popcorn. I only had what I had that night. Yeah, Jiffy Pop. Have to do it on the stove. It still is. I mean, it's still good popcorn. It's just in that little, thing. No, no, no. Mom ate it. Mom ate the rest of the popcorn that I did. I put it in a plastic bag and disappeared the next day. I've still got regular popcorn. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't found a good thing. Yeah, she stole the rest of the popcorn. But I've got regular popcorn, and I've got that microwave bowl that you can pop it in. You put it in there. You don't even have to put oil. You just put, it's like a plastic, like a heavy plastic bowl with like a regular lid, and then you just put popcorn, you put it in the microwave, and it pops inside the bowl. Yeah, Kraft Parmesan cheese. Yeah, I just haven't found anything good to cook lately, so I haven't made a what's for dinner video for a little while. I'm out of ideas, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something and I'll make a recipe, but yeah, cheddar popcorn's okay. I guess you could always just take your mac and cheese and put that on it. The white cheddar. Yeah, they have shaker. I think I might even still have some over here, like uh, cheddar flavoring or something. Yeah, the one that I put on my Instagram, I made that pizza. And I've actually got a couple of videos where I made pizza like that. Yeah, all it was is it was frozen bread dough. You roll it out, and then you put toppings on it. I mean, that's it. Yeah, you just take frozen bread dough, you defrost it, you roll it out, put the sauce and cheese and pepperoni, and I put olives on that one, but put whatever toppings you want on it. Oh yeah, your oven died? Oh man, bummer. Oh, okay, that's cool. It's an idea. Oh, you gotta buy a new coil? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, every once in a while I make a pizza. Okay. That's cool. Did you guys ever make bacon bowls? They said what you do is you take You take your cupcake trays and you put the bacon on the outside, and then you kind of like weave it, and then you make it into a bacon bowl. And then you could put like scrambled eggs, I guess, in it if you wanted to. Bacon bowl. Ooh, that's what I want. I want me some McDonald's breakfast. I haven't had that for a while. I had those chicken biscuits and stuff, but I don't think I want that. I think I want the regular hash browns and like an egg McMuffin or something. Just sounds good. I don't know. I haven't had breakfast for a little while. Yeah, I did too. I've done that bacon meatloaf. Done cheese stuffed meatloaf, Mexican meatloaf. Yeah, I'm gonna. Actually, I think tonight I'm gonna make a tuna melt. I think I'm gonna make a tuna melt. But yeah, I hadn't had a patty melt in a long time, and I just did caramelized onions, and yeah, I don't know. Because you know what made me want it was, I keep going over my videos that I've posted, and I had that one from Jack in the Box months ago, and it was the patty melt from Jack in the Box. Yeah, I love Reubens every once in a while too. Togo's has a Reuben up there. Maybe I'll get that one day again. Sauerkraut. Yeah, I don't know. That one was good. I just toasted the burger patty was, burger patty. But okay, there you go. Tuna melts. I make another one. It's called it's not a tuna melt, but it's called like a tuna. I don't know what do you call it? Tuna boat or a tuna. It's like a tuna boat. I've done that occasionally. What you do with that one is you get like a big thing of French bread, and you hollow it out, and then you put tuna salad, and then you put like Swiss cheese and tomatoes, and then you bake it in the oven. Then you slice it, and then you get little tuna melt action kind of going. Or what you do is you just take a hoagie roll, and then you put that on there, and you make individual ones. Yeah, I mean it's easy. All you do is just make tuna salad and a piece of cheese. Yeah, I like their tunas at Subway is pretty good. Togo's makes a good tuna salad. Yeah, you don't see too many. And Togo's brought back they actually have egg salad. You don't see that much at stores, at restaurants anymore. No one makes like egg salad sandwiches. At least not the sandwich shops. Kind of old school. Yeah, I like their meatball. Subway makes a good meatball sandwich too. I've had meatball at other places, but they've actually got a pretty good one there. Oil and vinegar? Meh. Oh yeah, pasta salad. I haven't made that for a while. Yeah, I like the tricolor corkscrew pasta, and I usually put like cheese and peas, and sometimes I'll put like water chestnut in it. Make it a little crunchy. And then you put tuna in it too. You ever have tuna pasta salad? Yeah, that thin cut, whatever it is they have. I mean, and then the roast beef's okay, but the rest of it's, I don't know. Yeah, I made one time. I made a pasta salad with like white beans and like cheese and I think peas in there. Yeah. Someone asked if on my Instagram they asked if I deliver pizza. It's like, no, that would be a heck of a delivery charge. Bring the pizza, but see, I guess I know how to make pizza because yeah, there you go. I worked in pizza parlors, so I was pretty good at it. I worked in one for like a year and a half, and I worked in one for like I don't know, 6, 8 months, something like that, about a year. So I know how to make pizza, know how to make dough. Yeah, I'll call it Papa John's. I got Papa Drew's. Yeah, it would take a lot longer than 30 minutes to deliver out there. It'd be like 30 days. Be all rock hard and spoiled by then. But yeah, I actually only have a couple pieces left. I ate most of it. I was like, I don't know, I was hungry today. It's good. Really? I don't know. Yeah, actually, I think Domino's is actually pretty good. They've actually stepped up their pizza game. So, yeah, between Domino's and Pizza Hut. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to send out some tacos to Kayla. Have to give Taco Boy some tacos too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind Domino's. They're pretty good actually. Trying to think because I worked at Pizza Hut. Cool. I worked at Pizza Hut, and I remember we had to weigh out the dough for the large and for the medium. Yeah, that's true. They're good. I'm not a ciabatta person though. I don't like that. It's a little too tough for me. I'm a big sourdough fan. I'm a big, plain soft white bread. Yeah, ciabatta is too tough for me. It's like the same with Quiznos used to. They used to have Quiznos, but I think they've all kind of gone under around here. They used to toast all the bread, and it made it really hard. And I didn't like my sandwiches toasted. It ruined the bread. And I never cared for Quiznos because it was too fancy. It was like, you know, rosemary Parmesan bread with, you know, yeah, too. I like that. I don't know. Well, you got too much thing going on, like rosemary Parmesan bread with pepper, chipotle roast beef with a garlic aioli sauce on it. It's like too much. It's like you have way too many things going on. And I just want a plain sandwich. So, and do you guys have this trouble? Okay, this is one of my pet peeves. When you go to the grocery store and you go to get lunch meat, and they never have just plain oven roasted turkey. They have smoked, they have honey cured, they have all that stuff. Oh, really? Okay. But all that stuff, and I don't want all that smoked and honey cured and all that stuff. And then they're always out of the plain roasted one, or the ham, the honey ham, or the smoked ham, or the all these different ones, and I don't want that. I want plain thing. I want plain lunch meat, and I'll add whatever flavor to it I want. I don't want to have all that stuff, because that fake smoke and that fake honey or whatever it is, that's a little too much, and it makes it taste awful. And sometimes I give the turkey to the cats, and they don't like that smoked stuff. Yeah, see, that's the same. You make your own, you add to it. I don't like all that stuff. Same with same with me. I can't get into that. It's too fake. It's kind of like the same thing with when you get like cream cheese. I want plain cream cheese. I don't want it with onions or pineapple or strawberries or whatever. If I want that stuff, I'll add it. Yeah, it is too sweet. But do you guys ever go to the store and you grab the wrong thing? It's like, you just want plain cream cheese, and you accidentally grab the one that's cream cheese and chive or something like that. And sometimes it's real hard to notice a difference between the labels, because it's like a little fine print or something, or they have a little tiny picture of a chive on it, or smoked salmon cream cheese or something like that. It's like, ugh. Man, no, plain stuff. I did that one time. I made I was making something with yogurt, and I got the honey yogurt, and it doesn't go good when you're making something. Yeah. Well, some people do. I just don't like them. And one time, man, I didn't know they had such a thing. I went to the store and I grabbed a can of olives, and I was making tacos or enchiladas or something, and I went to go put the olives on it. So I opened up the can, and it was jalapeno olives. Didn't know it. It's in little tiny letters. Jalapeno olives. It's awful. Oh yeah, ham and cloves. I don't know. I'm not a big ham person. Like, I don't like the spiral hams or the Easter ham. Once in a while I'll have like that chopped ham, but other than that, I don't know. Ham. Yeah, ham's okay. I'm just not a big ham person. Rather have roast beef or pastrami or turkey. Turkey avocado and that kind of stuff. It's like okay. Actually, I don't mind liver. Once in a great while, I'll have liver and onions. Yeah, but I got the calf's liver. I had it a couple months ago, and I hadn't had it in like many years. And I got it, and it was like it's not quite like I remember. Yeah, I was on a search in the store sometimes, like for these old things I used to get. Um, do you guys remember veal cutlets? They were like breaded in the little veal cutlets, and then they were like, then you'd fry them in the pan. Yeah, old time stuff. But yeah, I used to get that. Um, yeah, breaded veal cutlets or the yeah veal cutlets, man. Remember those? They had the like they were like cornmeal and little green thing on them, and then you put them in oil and you fry them. Yeah, or the what was it was called like Chuck wagon. It was like Swiss steak, and it was like breaded, and it was kind of like real tough. We were talking about that too the other day. Steakums. Get the steakums. Make your own steak sandwich. That was what I used to get. Yeah, frozen stuff. Steakums. Yeah, veal cutlet. The breaded ones. Or chicken fried steak. Remember those chicken fried steak patties? Steakums. Yeah, steakums with a little bit of onions. And I haven't had that in a long time. They were kind of expensive though, for like yeah. Well, no, I never did that to mine. I fried them up. But yeah, that's what they call them. They're that, whatever that silicone material. They look like chicken cutlets. Apparently, that's what the girls use for false advertising. Yeah, they would come in well, they were breaded. They were breaded with like a cornmeal on the outside, and they and they usually put them like in the freezer section sometimes, and then you'd put them in a pan with the oil and you'd fry them up, and it would make like or if you had a deep fryer, I guess you could deep fry them. Yeah, because they used to have it. It was like a count the steakums that you get like I think it was like five for like $4 or $5, or then you get like seven or I don't know, eight in a pack. I think it was eight. Is it more expensive? Yeah, the steakums weren't cheap. So yeah, haven't had them in years. Oh yeah, the sawmill gravy. Ugh. White gravy. I couldn't stand that, man. I can't handle gravy, the white gravy anymore, because um, when I was married, um, my ex's brother, that was the only kind of gravy he would eat. He wouldn't have brown gravy, and everything had to be white gravy, mashed potatoes and white gravy. You know, and I was like, I can't do it. What mashed potatoes and white gravy? Ugh. Yeah, I imagine it does. Yeah, makes it tough. I'm sorry to hear that though. Yeah, I can't do the white gravy anymore. Sorry. I like brown gravy, turkey gravy. Oh my God. when we just had Thanksgiving. Sorry. Hey, I'm not Southern. I'm not Southern, y'all. But when we had Thanksgiving, I was getting the stuff for Thanksgiving dinner, and I wanted to get, the gravy for there, and I found a ready-made gravy. It was in like a little carton. I got that. That was like the worst gravy ever. It's awful. Luckily, I had a packet of like brown gravy and was able to make that and save the day, but that other stuff in the little container was awful. Salty, it had a funky flavor, it was like gross. Yeah, I'm not Southern, sorry. Don't like biscuits and gravy. No white gravy, no sweet tea. Sorry. I don't know about grits either. I'm not a grit. What is a grit? I don't hate you. What is a grit exactly? Are you saying that you can cook grits faster than everybody else? You have magic grits? I'm a fast cook, I guess. Yeah. I still laugh at that. I watch it every once in a while, man. Chitlins are intestines. Fried intestines. I don't think I want those. Grits. Shrimp and grits. Yes, chitlins are fried intestines or cooked intestines. They clean them out and then they cook them. Yeah, my cousin Vinny. That's the Two Utes. I watched that. It's been on a lot on one channel, and I watched it every time it's on. Oh, you did? You had the chitlins? I don't know. Not for me. I'm not even real big on the chicken fried steak. Yeah, I do too. Oh my God, who had that? Carl's Jr.'s had one time. It was a chicken fried steak sandwich. Pig's ear, nah, no. Y'all have some weird dishes down there. Y'all have some weird dishes down there, Elizabeth. How y'all eat all that stuff? Mess of grits and your no collard greens. No, sorry. Can't. And I don't like them with gopher gravy. No hog jowls. No possum fat. No possum stew. No possum stew, guys. Sorry. I don't know how y'all eat all that stuff. No trottas. No Mr. Trotta. Mr. Trotta. I'm waiting, Mr. Trotta. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could get that. I don't really think I could do that. I saw a thing, it was on PBS, and some guy, I think he was in Florida, and it was called Hot Dogs, and he had like exotic hot dogs. It was like, alligator, kangaroo, ostrich, Yeah, all the weird kind of flavors and weird kind of game. Venison, boar. I don't think I'd want a kangaroo sausage. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen his crazy stuff he eats. Yeah, I couldn't do the kangaroo or um, ostrich or gator or whatever else they have out there. No, mountain oysters, no. And I've heard, I don't think about horse. There actually is stuff that, yeah, he ate that horse meat. No, thank you. Not that brave. I don't want to eat horse meat. Yeah, I don't think I want to eat it, but he did. Yep, no testicles, no monkey brains. Yeah, no squid, no octopus, no sea urchin, no snails, all that weird stuff. I can't do it. Yuck. No, sorry. Can't do it. All that weird stuff. I no. I don't like sushi, and I wouldn't want eel or what else I got? Eel, octopus, sea urchin, all those other things they have. Yeah, I mean, fried clams are okay, and shrimp and all that. I'm not real wild on fish, but yeah, some of those other things, no. But I'll have like fried clams or scallops or something. Just the regular stuff. Hey, 420. Latina, how's it going? I can't get into that weird stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not a real big seafood person. Yeah, and like I've been places. Sometimes I went to like a buffet and they had like frogs legs and yeah, the oysters, and I've never tried those. So yeah, I don't think I'd try those. Or the big weird clam, gooey neck clams, and all that stuff like that. I can't get into that. Yeah, I don't know. Just not my thing. Well, like I said, y'all eat some strange stuff over there. Turtle soup. I never had it. Don't think I want to try it. I don't know. Y'all get some weird or fish balls in the soup. Fish balls. What is a fish ball? No, something from. Do fish have balls? I don't know. Well, they have a fish balls. They have fish cake. They have all that stuff. What did I see? The ramen's got like fish balls and all the different stuff from the ramen shops. I like liver pate. I never had caviar. I really don't think I'd like it. A little too salty and like smells just way too fishy. I'm not a fish person to begin with. Spam. Yeah, spam. I don't like spam. I don't like spam. Sorry, yeah. Well, I'll collab with Paul and I'll get 1 million views, guys. Technically, I You know what? Technically, I did do a collab with Paul. Technically, I did. No, I didn't eat sushi. But yeah, I actually did. Because when I won his prize and I filmed my video of opening the box, he put a clip on one of his videos to my video of his prize list. So it was like yeah, I was trying the prize that I won, and he featured it on one of his videos. So technically, it was a collab. Well, it's because I won the prize, you know. And he said, you know, could you make a video trying your opening your prize? And I sent him the link, and that was cool. So yeah, but I didn't get 1,000,000 views on that video. I got like 100. Yeah, I got like 100 views on it. It's not gonna get 1,000,000 views. Not gonna happen. I'm not YouTube famous like that. No fishball sloppy joes. Nope. Actually, I like sloppy joes every once in a while. I like the one manwich. You ever have a manwich? Manwich meals. Yuck. Fishball. Bleh. Manwich. It's not a meal. It's a manwich. Yeah, every once in a while. Make it a manwich night. Yeah, I like the other one, the bold manwich ones. Those are actually pretty good. I could. Ugh. Yeah, I'd also puke on the camera, and I wouldn't want that. And actually, YouTube does not allow that, so would not be able to do it. No. Yeah, some people will do everything for views. Yeah, some people do anything for views, and I don't do that. I don't pimp myself out to make views and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do something just to try and get some views for it. I'm not that way. I just make videos because I enjoy it. Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, it's not about the fame, the views, all that stuff. It's about having fun. So, oh, you had your catnip. Cool. Yeah, they're good. They went to sleep finally. Tazzy's upstairs now, and Ziggy's in the corner again. They were bugging me earlier. After I fed them, they went to sleep now. They're quiet. Yeah, they're good. Tazzy was licking me earlier, and it was like, yuck, yuck. Yeah, I don't know. They got that special catnip. Yeah, Latina J, you should come out to California one time. And you should come out like in April, because they have a place up here in San Francisco On 420, they have a place called Hippie Hill where everybody just goes out there and they spend the whole day. Everybody goes to Hippie Hill and has their smoke out. Really? Yeah, it's in San Francisco or near San Francisco. There's a place called Hippie Hill, and they just have a big day of it. Yeah, somewhere near San Francisco. They just get crowds of people, and all they do is just go out, and it's legal. You know, go gather there, and yeah, a bunch of hippies. Yeah, you hippies. Bunch of hippies. Respect my authority. Yeah, it basically, yeah. They have it in the news every year, and people will go up there and just hundreds of them, thousands of them, just all together, one big party. You know, I don't have anything against it. It's just not my thing. It's never over. Kind of have they kind of have it all the time, but yeah, you never know when it's gonna hit. That was weird though. The other day when it happened, I was sitting in my chair, and then that kind of earthquake went through. It wasn't a big one like Ian had, but it was. You could. I felt it on that one. Earthquakes never are easy to get through. They all kind of freak you out. Yeah, I don't. I know. I'm not gonna be going there. Yeah, it is. It is scary, you know, because you don't have any control over it. You just have to ride it out. And sometimes it'll come on, and you're like, I can't. Is this really an earthquake? I can't believe it's an earthquake. But yeah, I can only imagine what Ian must have felt with that. That was a big earthquake. Well, you know, I've actually slept through them before when I was little. I had a waterbed back in like the 80s, and they had an earthquake, and I slept right through it. Whole waterbed was sloshing around. I didn't even wake up. I just like, oh, it's an earthquake. Go back to bed. So I've slept through them before. And then there's been some when you can't feel them, like if you're driving or if you're walking, you can't really feel it. I had a cool waterbed, man. It had like a frame and cubby holes, and it was a single one, but yeah, I had that a long time ago, man. Waterbeds. That was the thing, man. Now and then they later they had the flotation mattress, but now they don't have them anymore. It's like gone. It's a lost relic. No water beds. Had to have the fur mattress too. Yeah, I had a fur mattress with it on the top. And back in the 80s, my room was styling, man. You would have liked it, Latina. I had a water bed, a fur mattress. I had black lights, fluorescent posters that would glow in the dark. And then you turn the fluorescent lights on, they'd glow. Yeah, black lights, and then I had a red flicker light. The little thing would flicker back and forth. It would red. I think there was a magnet in there. And I had a stereo with the speakers on the wall, and yeah, I was all decked out, man. Had all that stuff. Yeah, baby. Shagadelic. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting goofy again. Posters. Posters. Yeah. That's where I got it all. I got them at Spencer's Gifts. It was the black lights, and then it was like, mine was the poster, it was black velvet, and then it had the fluorescent thing, and it was like tubes. It was like tubes, and it was like a little maze, and you had to follow the maze through it. It was like pipes, I think. And then you had to follow the thing around, and it would glow. It was fluorescent and would glow with the black light. Yeah, it was trippy, man. People come by my room and, dude, you got a trippy room. Black lights and flicker things. Shit. Fembots? The machine gun jubblies. Yeah, baby. Yeah, we still have Spencer's in the mall. I haven't been there for a long time. You're going for a right smack bottom, and I don't care who knows it. Fook me and a fook you. Yeah, baby. I get it. I'm English. I've got bad teeth. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't been to Spencer Gift in a long time. Long time, man. You know what? I'm going to have to get that out. I have. Oh my God, I forgot that I had it. Maybe I'll get that one for one of the next streams. I've got in my car, and I've had it in there for years and years and years. I never brought it in. Someone for Christmas many years ago, they gave me a lava lamp, and I haven't brought it in. So I got the lava lamp. Man, I used to have that when I worked at the one place, and I had a desk. I used to have a lava lamp on it, and I had Rubik's cubes, and I had the little water drop toys. You know, you turn them up, and the oil would drop in the water. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I have to bring it in from the car and hook it up, because there's a plug right over here. But yeah, it's been a long time. I had a lava lamp. Yeah, lava lamps, black lights, strobe lights. They used to have all those. I have one. You can hook it up to the computer. The little electric globes, the lightning globes. Remember those? Yeah, I have to hook it up and let it go for a while. But remember the little the lightning globes, and then you touch it on the outside, and it would jump to your finger. Those were kind of cool. I have a little one that you can hook up to your computer. It's a USB one. It's very small. It's only like about that big. Yeah, they had that, and the strobe lights, all the prank things. the guy that moons you. You press the little thing and then it drops his pants, like the old grandpa that moons you. They got the booby mug that you drink out of the booby mug. The beer hat. You put the beer hat, you put the cans on, it's got the little tube, you drink out of it. Fart spray. Then they got the love dice and all that adult entertainment, like the lotions that like heat up, or flavored body paints and all that stuff that they have in there. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the bird that dunks his head. Yeah, maybe the little blinking lights. I don't know. Yeah, they had the flavored the ones, some that heat up. When you blow on them, they heat up. Chocolate body paints. They got all that. The dice, and you roll the dice. All that adult furry handcuffs. Honey dust. Yeah, I've tried that before. It's got a little feather. And you put it on people. Yeah, it was. They had all that old stuff, man. It's like a long time ago. I haven't been to Spencer Gift in many years. And then they got all the body piercing things and all that weird stuff. But yeah, that's where they had all those posters and black lights and all that stuff in there. Haven't been for many, many years though. Nah, he's not party. Nope, it's not. I don't know. It's been a long time. Spencer Gifts was like always at the mall, and then you'd go to the Brookstone, and Sharper Image used to be there, but I think they kind of went under. Disney Store. Yeah, it does the Disney Store, and then you'd they used to have the record stores there too. Oh yeah, I know those. Build-A-Bear. They still have a Build-A-Bear here. I actually have a couple of them that I made years ago. Still have a couple. I got a box full of them. I made them, put them in little shorts and all that stuff. I have to bring them in. I got like different ones: dogs, cats. I got an elephant, a couple other ones. But yeah, I made Build-A-Bear. Went there. They used to have a Build-A-Bear, and then they had a Teddy Crafters, which was kind of like Build-A-Bear, but that didn't last long. They still have Build-A-Bear at the malls and other places I've seen them. Yeah, they had a Warner Brothers and a Disney store, and yeah, it's been a while. Oh yeah, you gotta watch it. They got those. They got the kind of kinky stuff in there, so you gotta watch them. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to the mall. I don't know. There's nothing there I want anymore. All the ever since the record stores went out, they're not even records. Yeah, that's kinky. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. Nothing in the malls anymore. Yeah. Frisky. Frisky, ah, yeah. I'm dead sexy. I should put that on. Fat bastard. I'm dead sexy. Yeah. There you go. Exploring Spencer's sex store. Whatever it was. I don't know. The adult section. Spencer Gifts. They actually have a place. They got a place downtown here. It's not a Spencer Gifts, but it's an adult store. No, I haven't got that foam cowboy hat yet. But they have a place downtown. It's the adult. Technically it was the adult bookstore many years ago, but they don't sell books in there anymore. And they changed the name to make it a little more, less offensive. It's called Not Too Naughty. It used to be called XXX Adult Books. They had an arcade in the back and videos and stuff like that. But now it's just it's the adult store. It's called Not Too Naughty, and they just have N-O-T, Not Too Naughty. And they still, you can't see in the windows. They got them covered up, but they've got, adult toys and videos and the typical adult toys, the adult store stuff, Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't been. I go by there. It's when you go down when you go down the main street, it's there. But yeah, some people still go in there. Many years ago, I think I went in there one time. Because they used to sell calendars. Apparently they had a WWF calendar in there. Yeah, it could be, I guess. I don't know. Never been through those areas. Really? Not surprised. Yeah, they are occasionally, and that one's been there for as long as I've been here. We called it the adult bookstore. It's been there. They haven't shut them down yet. Is that where you met Polly? Did he get a dance for you? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it would. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's still there, for whatever reason. They got places over here like that. In San Francisco, they've got one called the Dungeon. People go in there and do strange things. You rent out a room and you can do stuff. I don't know the whole detail, but oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but they got some weird place, S&M clubs over in San Francisco. Couples go in there and they rent out a room and they have public displays, and I don't know. I'm not into that whole thing. Tampa. Yeah, I wouldn't. One day I'd like to go to Florida, check it out. I don't know. Not. Yeah, that reminds me of that one episode of South Park when Cartman tried to make friends. He put an ad on the internet, and all the guys started responding to him. Then he'd go on camera, and then the guys, first thing they did, send him a picture. Like, no, I didn't ask for that. What is it with all these guys and sending their pics? Junk, pictures of their junk. Do people really want to see that? Do people really want to see pictures of guys' junks? Does that turn you women on if in the first 3 minutes a guy wants to send you a picture of his junk? I mean, I don't know. Does that really? I mean, what goes through these guys' heads that they think, that they think, oh, yeah, I'll send the women the pictures of my junk, and it's like, I don't know. I don't want to see what the obsession is over there. Yeah, I mean, the first thing they want to do is, here, check out my junk. Yeah, they do. It's like, no, we don't want to see that. If I want to see it, I'd ask for it, but they don't want to. I don't know. Guys think for whatever reason they want to see. I don't know. I don't get it. When does that come up in a conversation in real life? You meet for the first time and you're like, hi, how's it going? Want to see my junk? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. I got a couple. Sometimes I got it was a random wrong number, and it was like someone sent me a picture, and it was like, what do you think? And I'm like, I think you got the wrong number. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, why these guys would do that stuff, text that stuff to people because they think it's like a turn on to them, but they wouldn't do it in real life. I mean, what makes them brave to do it on the phone? And why they think women want that stuff? I don't get it. Some people are stupid. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. That's a selfie picture. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, if you got to the point where you think that the person would want to see that and you asked them and said, hey, would you like to see, whatever, they said, yeah, sure, send it, but to just come right out and start sending it to them, stupid. Yeah, I don't know. It still boggles my mind how some guys think, you know. Yeah. And what is it with the guys always wanting women to send them pics? And it's like, most women don't have those pics, and they're not gonna take those pics, and they're not gonna send those pics. So yeah, I don't understand that whole obsession with nudes. I mean, if you want to see it, go on the internet. They got them on the internet. You can find a pic out there. They're everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, if they're, they're amongst themselves, that's okay. But I don't want to hear about it. Yeah, the whole dating and all that's kind of like taking a turn for the worst now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking about wrapping this one up. I've been on here for a while, so I'm probably gonna wrap this up because I'm starting to get tired again. I've been having fun though tonight, guys. Appreciate you stopping by and just hanging out with me tonight. I didn't want to do any trivia or anything like that tonight, so um, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night and get some sleep. And I'll work on some stuff later, and who knows. Um, I think um, I think I got a video coming out at noon, so take a look out for that. I think I set it up. I think I set it up for noontime, so you can check that one out. I'm gonna have uh, the Whopper versus the the Impossible Whopper. So that'll be coming out. I worked on that one, the Whopper versus the Impossible Whopper. So if you want to see that, that'll be coming up this afternoon. Check that one out when it comes out. And other than that, not too much going on. So yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna head to bed. And appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out. And I'll catch you on the next one. I hope everybody has a good rest of their weekend. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to bed. See you guys later.